Hello everyone, my name's Jay Beetle, and welcome to a game that is one of the weirdest games I've ever played called The Longing. You are the Shade character, and your creator has fallen asleep for 400 days. These 400 days are real-life days, not in-game days, so it keeps counting when you close it. So this is perhaps the first of its kind. It seems to me like a good way to describe it is an adventure idle game. Sounds boring, but for whatever reason, I'm intrigued, because I just want to find things. The whole entire point, well, you're not even sure what the point is. You have to wait to do certain things. A lot of things are not instant. Most things aren't. And, as you can see, everywhere I go, I do not move faster than what you're seeing on the screen right now. And this game is not for everybody. It's on Steam, by the way. But you essentially you explore, collect things to bring back to your little cave pad, and do things there. And there's really not a direct point. Your goal. There's not really a goal unless it's hidden within the game. Because really, your only goal is to wait for your creator. This big tree that's like, I decided to go to sleep. Now, please wait for me. And that's all you have. See if there's anything over here. Oh, it is an exit. And then you just walk through these tunnels of different types. And I think you can eventually get a map. But otherwise, you're just roaming. Luckily, they didn't make it too difficult with how to get home, because there is this button you can click and he will start walking back to his lovely little cozy armchair, which I don't know if I want right now. But at least it pretty much can give you anything. So if you find something that you can't deal with at the moment, you will be able to click it, double click it, and he will eventually go up the stairs. He'll eventually get there. This game's very hard to cover, even if I assume some people will try to triple speed it or something just so you guys don't have to watch. Of course, you could speed through my gameplay as well, but honestly, it's more about just talking about it and telling you what it is, because I can't imagine someone makes this interesting to watch. And it's only going to be interesting to play if you're into the idea of it. Which, who knows, maybe you are. For now, I don't know what I'm doing, other than wandering. I pick up a bunch of coal. It's kind of put back in your home inventory. There's no real need for it anywhere else. But like when you see something, you want to go pick it up, and that's all I've gotten to so far. I've found this area that has moss that you need to grow, but guess what? It takes like 2 weeks to grow. 14 days of real human time. So it's not a game you're gonna speedrun. I would love to see that. Well, I would love to see someone do it. I would not watch them, because Jesus, it's not like you can speed up the time. Although maybe, I don't know, maybe you can. But for right now, I'm just, roaming. And I'm not really playing it to show you that the whole game is this, pretty much. I'm not really playing it to interest you in it. Just if you like idle games but are looking for something new, maybe try this. I have to think that there needs to be... I like the idea of expanding on the idle series, because that's a pretty dull yet somehow popular genre. But for this, I think they need to work on a few things. Like, Adventure Idle sounds kind of fun, but and this really helps the bookmarks, so you can just click these right arrows or the crown, and it'll automatically walk to locations. But before you get to those, you're just aimlessly walking manually, and you just click in the direction like a point and click, and he slowly walks to where your cursor was clicked. That's not really idling, it's just you having to stay active. You having to stay active doing nothing. So I'm not really sure how this will turn out. This might be my shortest video ever, because I don't want you to just... A lot of the game is just what you see right now, and you'll occasionally find a book, you'll occasionally find a piece of coal, you'll occasionally find a tool, He'll occasionally say something very depressing, yet hopeful, but that's not enough to make a game out of. But I just thought I'd let you know. This is kind of what the home area looks like with the bookcase and the chair, and you can paint with it and put up your charcoal paintings, and you can light a fire and things like that, make it feel cozy. But as for what that does, I'm not even sure. It's a full achievement game and everything, so they made this a complete game that I assume has some sort of ending, but you won't see it on this channel. And I applaud whoever goes through this whole thing, multiple episodes, and is successful off of it. Because if you can get successful off of watching this game, you can get successful off of playing anything. That being said, thank you for watching. It's a very interesting thing, and I am going to play it myself. I can click somewhere and then read an article on Twitter or something, and it's a good time waster. But as far as showing you guys more of what the game has to offer, that would just take too long. I would be cutting up huge chunks of time, and I don't see it as worth it. So until next time, you can just watch this little guy as much as you want, but that will be the end of the video. See you next time.